We all love to dream that we have the money to buy $1 million home. We meet the buyers who can do just that.
This is my perfect room.
Perfect, okay.
Yeah, this is the perfect room.
It'll be very hard to top this house.
From sweeping views.
Just look at this space.
It's rad.
It's enormous.
I don't know how you beat this, but okay. Everywhere you look, it's like almost a photo opportunity.
It really is.
To complete luxury.
Really spectacular.
What do you think so far?
I'm blown away.
These homes have it all.
This is something else.
This one's pretty awesome.
Our buyers have the money, know exactly what they want,
A good kitchen is everything.
and are ready to spend big.
So it's $13,995.
Okay.
Oh boy.
My role is to find these house hunters their ultimate dream home. In this episode, I meet Mish, who's on the lookout for her forever home. I'm taking her through some of the most beautiful properties in Silicon Valley, California.
It is absolutely stunning. The white on the white is bright, light, beautiful.
She's looking for a home perfect for entertaining.
Oh, wow, this is incredible.
But will I be able to find her a place that fits her style?
Yeah, from the front, I was a little concerned. Ultra modern, not what I was expecting.
Let's see if we can find her dream home. Mish is an Australian transplant.
I'm a high-level executive working for a tech company, relocating out here from Australia.
She's looking for a home with an open concept.
The style of the house is important. I have, sort of my mindset on a particular style, so it needs to work with my personality. I am looking for a new dream home.
We're in the beautiful foothills of Saratoga, California. It's a very private community.
Yeah, 30% of the buyers here are Apple buyers. Actually, Saratoga real estate is 90% correlated with Apple stock. So we get a very big influence of tech buyers here in Saratoga.
Mish, I'm Viviana.
Hi, so nice to meet you.
So lovely to meet you. I hear that you are relocating from Australia.
That's correct.
Well, we have some great properties for you to look at today. The realtors have really picked creme de la creme, but I just want to get a better idea of what you are looking for in a home.
Sure. What's really important to me is lots of space for entertaining. I have a lot of friends and family that will be coming out to visit me here. I like to entertain. I love the outdoors, so the outdoor area is very important to me, especially in this beautiful climate.
Most important question though is, what is your budget?
My budget is $5 million. For the right home, I could spend more. Always good though if I could spend a bit less and maybe put my own personal touches on.
So this home we're starting at has a really great curb appeal. It is a 6-bedroom, 6.5 bathroom home. It has some really interesting things, especially if you're going to have friends and family come and visit for extended periods of time. But why don't we head inside and see what it has to offer?
Sounds great, can't wait.
All right, Mish, we entered through the foyer with a grand semi-spiral staircase up to the second level, which is the main entertaining level. But we did pass a really lovely sitting room. It would be great if somebody pops in just at the door and you want to kind of sit with them, just in a casual little spot. What do you think so far?
Looks good.
Yeah?
Yeah, lots of space. The asset of the house is the second level. The lower floor is extra space, it's very usable, it's great, but the asset is the second floor.
And then as we get to the second level, we come up with this great chandelier just on the stairs, and then another formal sitting room. Beautiful fireplace in here.
Very cozy.
And one of the great things about being up in this area is nature. You have this gorgeous oak tree right outside the window. Lots of beautiful views in this home.
I don't know if the front facade is what entices me as much as when you get in there and you look out at the view. I think that, the house itself, it's from inside out that's the beauty.
So what do you think about the entertaining main level being on the second level?
I think it's great. Obviously, I can already see the treetops from here, so the views must be amazing.
All right, here is your kitchen, Mish. What do you think?
Wow, it's definitely got a lot of counter space.
Yes.
Love the central island. Yeah, I liked the kitchen. It was big, it was spacious, lots of counter space. Yeah, no, I definitely, having an island to prepare the food is extremely important, as well as the fact when I have guests over, we can stand around and have a glass of wine while I cook, so I do like the layout. very important for me to have a kitchen that's open to the dining and family, and it had that. It was an L shape, but it was still open enough. Could have been a little better.
So, stainless steel appliances, top of the line, darker cabinetry. It still kind of goes along with the Tuscan feel. It has those Tuscan colors, Mediterranean vibe. As we look just here to our left is a formal dining area. So it's really nice. It also has a bit of a breakfast nook and balconies.
Yeah, I'm loving the dining space with all of the windows and especially out to the outdoors. That's important to me.
Well, I know you wanted to have a nice respite in your master suite, so why don't we go check that out?
Let's go check it out.
Very lovely room. I love the coffered ceiling, the ceiling fan, and
Excellent.
the dual ensuite. So both partners can have a space to get ready in the morning privately. You can have a soaking tub.
It's very special, the soaking tub.
I really love it too. And then lots of closet space.
Yes, the master was large and it had a huge soaking tub, which I definitely would enjoy.
And I love that there's two separate walk-in closets for both partners to have their own things and their own special closet.
I think that was a plus, having my own closet, his and hers closet. That's definitely a positive for me. I have a lot of clothes.
Again, the colors, the fixtures, the tile in the ensuite, do those work for you and your
Yeah, look,
style?
I feel like in here it's actually quite neutral and lots will go. So yeah, it's very bright, light and airy.
Well, this house, I said, has 3 levels and there is so much to offer, lots of bedrooms, but the 3rd level is extra special and I think you'll enjoy it. What do you think about these views?
Oh wow, this is incredible. Rooftop terrace was spectacular. Loved the outlook, great for entertaining.
You've got the redwoods, you've got the oak trees, you've got willows. I mean, this is the middle of nature, but not far from the city.
It's extremely beautiful for how close I am to work.
Yeah, especially in your tech industry, it's really nice to kind of come out and commune with nature afterwards, have some peace and quiet.
Absolutely. After being in an air-conditioned office all day, this is just spectacular.
So the question of the moment is, what do you think this home is listed at?
I would say in the low 4s.
Okay, it's actually listed at 4.3, so
Okay.
below budget.
It is, it's under budget. So I would have to buy a lot of furniture and make a few modifications, so it fits in the price range. Yeah.
So it sounds good. It sounds like this is in the running.
It is.
Is there anything that you didn't see here that you'd like to see in the next home?
With the multi-levels, I think it's great. It's a lot of space, but it is a lot of moving around and up and down. I mean, the only negative, again, would be the levels, is taking all your food and drinks up and down, but there is an elevator. So, I mean, that would definitely help out.
Keep this in the running then, because it really has a lot of things to offer.
Has a lot of positives. Some of the colors and, a little bit dark and not exactly my style, but, it is under budget, so I definitely could, cover that with a paint job.
We have 2 more luxury estates to see on our $1 million house hunt.
It looks very exciting.
But will this home's design be too contemporary for Mish?
Yeah, it is super modern and, like I said, not what I was expecting.
Stay tuned. Welcome back. We're in Saratoga, California, and on the search for a home that Mish can call her own. The first home was a stunning Mediterranean-style Saratoga estate with a pool and stunning rooftop views. But could this next house be the one?
We're in the Platinum Triangle of Saratoga, and if you're from the area, this is a very exclusive area. A lot of high-tech executives have homes in here, but what makes this area real special is the fact that you feel Mother Nature inside and out from where we're standing here. I've got 400-year-old oak trees right around us with redwoods throughout.
So this is a modern architectural masterpiece. Originally built in 1983, completely remodeled 3 years ago, over $2 million in upgrades. 5 bedrooms, 5 bath, that includes a separate guest house, 5,000 square feet on just under an acre. It's an amazing property.
All right, this is house number 2. It is quite different from house number 1, but it really is a masterpiece. It is so gorgeous, and as you can see, we're set in the middle of nature.
It looks very exciting.
The contrast from the modern architecture with the gorgeous oaks and redwoods and even the birds chirping, it just really gives this beautiful balance. I think there's plenty of room to entertain. You're gonna see what I mean once we go inside.
I can't wait.
All right.
Yeah, from the front, I was a little concerned. Ultra modern, not what I was expecting. But as I stepped inside, that was definitely eliminated. It's very spectacular.
State-of-the-art kitchen, induction stove. Everything is clean, sleek, polished. What do you think?
Wow, I like what I see so far.
Yeah.
It's definitely light and bright. Beautiful. Yeah, it is super modern, and like I said, not what I was expecting. It actually felt much warmer and inviting than what it did from the outside. Liking the look. I love the white countertops, white walls, white floors. Yeah. Very clean.
The architecture is amazing because it seems like from every angle you get a glimpse of nature.
The windows, the outlook, all on one level. I'm really liking it. I loved the contrast of the white with the woodwork, and yeah, definitely open layout to the outdoors. Pretty spectacular.
Tons of space. It really wraps around the whole home. So if you had 50, 100 guests, there'd be plenty of room for them to mill about. Are you typically a fan of modern?
I'm not normally, but I think the fact that it's so neutral, lots of white, beautiful and airy, bright, I think I'm warming to it. It wasn't what I expected. It was definitely more positive than what I thought from the outside. So I definitely could see myself being very comfortable and hosting a lot of functions here. So far, so good. I'm liking it.
I love the high ceilings in here and the curved edges. 24-foot ceilings, windows all the way to the ceiling. These doors open right up to this outside deck.
Wow, yes, and I'm loving the fireplace. Love the feature wall there, very beautiful. The sunken lounge, high ceilings, but yeah, I think that the biggest positive is the indoor-outdoor feel. So light, so bright, looking outside, bringing the outdoors in with the open doors. That's spectacular. Everywhere you look, you feel like you're outdoors with nature, with the trees. Beautiful.
What would you like to see next?
I think we need to see the master.
I think you're right. You've got an amazing master suite here. Walk-in closet, a hidden vanity area so you can just close up that mess. You know how us girls do. We leave it all out sometimes when we're in a hurry. In such contrast to the high ceilings and the other parts of the home, this really kind of encapsulates you in a little cocoon.
Absolutely agree. This area of the bedroom with the beautiful wallpaper open to the decking, you're right, it's cozy. Yeah. It doesn't feel cold or big at all.
Not at all, especially for a modern home.
Yeah, so the master was what I'd call cozy. Beautiful, smaller and lower ceiling than the rest of the house, made it inviting, warmer.
And then the heated floors give you an added bonus. The ensuite with the infinity edge bathtub, whirlpool with the incredibly large shower.
Oh, the shower is just spectacular. Yes, I can see myself in there.
You a tub taker? You'd like to take baths?
I love tubs and long showers.
There you go. You're never going to leave here.
Ultra special bathroom with beautiful tub, huge shower, spectacular.
And you still have access to the outdoor deck.
Yes, that's one of the things I love is that you can go outside from the bedroom separate to the living space.
Now you see what I mean about the entertaining area. You have this gorgeous pool with its curved lines, plenty of place to set out some chase lounges and relax by the pool and have that private area. But if you were to have a large party, look at this expanse. I mean, it just wraps all around the house. You have a grassy area below here, including your own creek.
Oh, look, it's spectacular. Loving the flow from the indoor to the out with the doors, pool, and like you say, plenty of space for partying. Again, the flow indoor, outdoor with the pool and the trees is just something that you can't fault. It just makes you feel special.
How much do you think it's listed at?
Well, I'm sure it's more than the last one, so closer to 5, I would have thought.
It's actually listed at 5.3, over budget.
Over budget. Yeah, so that was the negative. So over budget, although not $1 to spend, they've spent a lot of money on the property, that's obvious. It's moved right in, as she said, could have a party tonight. So that's the positive, but I've just got to work out if that's what I want to spend.
There's only one more luxury home left to see on this house hunt. We take a tour through this remodeled bungalow right in the heart of Los Gatos. Welcome back. We've seen 2 amazing luxury homes so far in Saratoga, California. The first home was a stunning Mediterranean-style Saratoga estate with a pool and stunning rooftop views. The second was a one-of-a-kind modern house set amongst nature. But will this last home be the one for Mish?
All right, we've made it to house number 3, Mish. Are you doing okay? Are you hanging in there?
I'm doing okay.
Lots to consider so far. And here we are, house number 3, 5 bedrooms, 5 baths. It has an office as well, and it is a beautiful modern Craftsman. It's been totally redone. I think you're really gonna enjoy it.
Excellent, I look forward to it.
Would you like to go inside?
I'd love to.
Let's.
Definitely had a lot of curb appeal, the way that they've restored the old Craftsman into something modern. Very beautiful.
You know, Mish, typically a Craftsman home is very dark inside, so much wood, but this homeowner has brightened up the space, white throughout.
It is absolutely stunning. The white, on the white is bright, light, very, very cozy, beautiful. Absolutely love that clean, crisp look with lots of light.
But still maintaining the charm of the woodwork, the fireplace, tons of room in this living area, and then you have the study behind us with the double doors. Always very sexy, I think. Step into my office.
Love it. The study at the front of the house. Could see myself working there with a glass of wine, looking out over the street.
You know, it is a lot of white, but I know you have your own personal style. What would you do here? What would you see in this
Yeah,
space?
no, I do. I really love the white, but I probably could add a little bit of contrast, a couple of rugs, maybe a plant here or there, and I think that would just bring it all together. You know, I could sort of see past that I could add a couple of little, you know, decorating items that could bring it, have a little bit more substance.
Yeah, one of the greatest things about this home is its proximity to the city center and also to where you're going to be working. It really gives that more vibe of a residential community. You have people walking dogs up and down the sidewalk. So a very homey, very American vibe, especially for a transplant.
Absolutely. The walk to downtown is definitely a positive to the bars, restaurants of Los Gatos. Very different than the other homes in Saratoga.
Yeah.
So yeah, let's keep looking.
I love this enormous center island.
It is very, very beautiful. I could see myself cooking on that beautiful big island, having people standing around chatting away while we cook. Beautiful, perfect for cooking and entertaining.
Yes, and you like the marble?
I love the marble.
It is so smooth, it's like silk.
I think the kitchen was stunning and probably one of the best features of the house. I loved the kitchen. Super fun. I mean, spectacular kitchen, I will say. So much counter space, so much light, storage, beautiful.
State-of-the-art appliances. I love the industrial fridge and freezer combo. Of course, a wine
I was about to
cooler.
say, wine fridge got my attention there.
Steps out to the backyard. You have some nice light coming in here. Like you said, plenty of cabinet space. But this house has quite a bit to offer, and I do love just the quaintness of a Craftsman and how they've updated it. Really brings it into modern day. Cozy room.
Very cozy and cute. The master was definitely much smaller and cozier.
But incredible ensuite with the marble, the standalone soaking tub.
The ensuite was amazing. It was large and it had every luxury that you could ask for in a bathroom. So that kind of made up for the size. Yes, and the huge standing double shower.
Oh yeah, you
Very
really
beautiful.
could have several people in there. Very refreshing in the morning. Anything you change in here? Can you see yourself with this luxurious bedroom?
The bed looks very luxurious and perfect TV watching. So yeah, it's compact but good.
All right, well, I know you want to entertain, and the kitchen was great for entertaining. Let's see if the backyard suits you.
Yes, let's check it out.
Let's see. All right, here is your outdoor space. Plenty of room for a barbecue area if you wanted to build one in. Very good sized flat lawn, which is totally sought after and super grassy and beautiful. But there is enough room to put a pool if you like.
There is, I can see that.
Yeah, how do you feel as soon as you walk out here?
Yeah, look, I mean, obviously the proximity to downtown is the bonus, not as much land as the other two properties we've looked at. So I've got to weigh up, you know, which thing's more important to me.
Yeah.
I do feel like, you know, there's definitely an option here to create more of an entertaining space. Like you said, it's a flat backyard.
Yes.
So I could do a little bit of work to get this a little bit more into a party and entertaining space.
So this might suit you, but you would have to do some more things to customize it to your liking.
I think so, just yes, for that outdoor entertaining. Look, overall, I mean, it's so different. All three properties were so different. But overall, very beautiful, cozy, very welcoming. Proximity to downtown was the positive. So less land, but obviously location was much better.
And what do you think this home is listed at?
Yeah, no, I sort of feel like somewhere in between the other two would kind of fit quite right.
I think you're right, 4.5.
Wow, okay, yeah.
Also
that's
below
good.
budget.
That is correct. It does allow for some improvements.
Yeah, and you had said that you wanted to sort of customize your furniture, maybe do some more to the outside here, so there could be some room to wiggle.
It definitely could.
Yeah, lots to consider.
There is a lot to consider.
I'm gonna leave you alone with your thoughts.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna come back and press you for an answer.
All right, well, leave it with me and I'll think it through.
All right, no pressure, but some pressure.
Okay.
I'll be back.
We've seen all 3 luxury homes, and when we come back, Mish will make her big decision. Welcome back. We're in Silicon Valley, California, and on the search for Mish's dream home. We've seen all 3 luxury homes on this $1 million house hunt. The first was a stunning Mediterranean-style Saratoga estate with a pool and stunning rooftop views. The second home was a one-of-a-kind modern masterpiece set amongst nature. The last stop was a remodeled bungalow right in the heart of Los Gatos. I've left Mish to deliberate for some time.
A lot's going through my head and very hard decision, big decision.
Let's see if she's ready to make the big decision.
Are you ready?
Oh, I don't know if I'll ever be ready, but
ready
yes.
or not?
Uh-huh.
Here we come. So we are in the living room of house number 3, and it is lovely. But let's recap a little bit. Your 3 options. House number 1 was that Tuscan, gorgeous home with that amazing view from the rooftop. It had a gorgeous pool as well. Plenty of room for entertaining, lots of space for family. And that one was listed at 4.3. Below your budget. Then we had house number 2, which was a modern masterpiece. It was turnkey, it had nature, it had modern architecture. It was listed at 5.3, and it had 5 bedrooms, 5 baths. It had a guest house, which would be really great for visitors. And then we have house number 3, which is really close to city living. You can walk to restaurants, gorgeous modern Craftsman. This house is listed at 4.5, so also under budget. It did lack the pool that you were looking for and some other amenities, but it's a pretty tough decision. Can we eliminate one home?
Yeah, look, I think I'm pretty definite that I'd eliminate the first one. It's a little bit different than my usual style I'd go for, a couple of things I'd want to change, and I really think maybe it was just a little bit too big for me.
Yeah, 6 bedrooms, 6.5 baths, very, very large.
Yes.
So let's cross out house number 1. That leaves house number 2 and house number 3. How difficult was this decision?
I mean, they're both so different. They both offer so many things. So I'm sort of struggling to work out what is more important to me. Proximity to downtown or the more outdoor living space. So that's where I'm sort of having, and obviously there's a price differentiator there. So yeah, making it tricky.
So which house did you ultimately choose? It's so tough, isn't it?
Oh, it's so tough. Well, so it's very hard, but I think I'm going to go with house number 2 and stretch the budget, or at least try and negotiate a better deal.
Yes, congratulations. That really was a beautiful house. But what a difficult decision for you.
Goodness. I mean, so many beautiful things to look at.
No, how do you feel now, though?
Oh, very excited.
Yeah. Congratulations. It sounds like we need to call a realtor, write up
we
an
should.
offer, and I think you're going to do great in that home.
Sounds great.
Thanks for taking me along today.
Thank you.
Thanks for joining us. I'm Viviana Vigil. I hope Mish loves her gorgeous home. We'll see you next time on $1 Million House Hunters.